Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the garage. My name is James. For any of you that don't know, I'm a full-time eBay reseller, so I buy things cheap and I sell them online for a profit, mainly on eBay, actually only on eBay. Thought I'd come to you today, Wednesday morning. This morning already we have been to a car boot sale. It wasn't great, there was about 2 or 3 lanes, mainly the sort of dealer sort of type people selling the sort of Matchbox cars and just like random sort of antiques and old rusty tools. Nothing amazing for me. Did manage to get this IKEA bag here full of stock. Nothing too amazing here. I'll go through that in a little bit, but the main purpose of this video, as you would have seen in the thumbnail, was just to talk about that amazing sale that came through last night. Got 5 orders going out in total, so I'll go through them as well. But yeah, I just wanted to come on and show you guys what I'm going to be getting up to today in the garage. Also, I just wanted to say, you've probably spotted this little bruise on my forehead. This was from playing Duplo with my little one. Tried to build a really tall tower and it fell down and I went to catch it and my thumb literally scratched my forehead. Can you believe it? It's kind of gone down a little bit now, but a few days ago that was a big red mark on my forehead. But yeah, anyway, let's get through what we're going to do today. Got this little bag of stock here which I plan on getting listed. They need to be cleaned up a little bit. Got some nice sambas there, pretty fresh. Size 13, pretty big. Yeah, I need to sort them out, get them cleaned up and sorted. Got these Crocs here. I'm really unsure about these. I'm thinking they might be fakes. I'm not too sure. They say size 10, but they're really tight. I know they're like US size for a size 10, but that should be like a size 8. My wife's like a size 6, and she tried slipping these on, and they still feel really tight. So I'm a little bit confused about these. Might just stick them back on Vinted or something. Get her to sell them on her Vinted account. I don't know. But yeah, in here we've got bog standard Converse, as I always go through. Lots of Dr. Martens. Got these ones here. Got these at a really good price, £10 plus the fees. Pretty good condition. Not heavily damaged or anything like that. Nice popular sort of colour. Cool laces on them. Good size as well. I want to say like a size 10 or something like that. Then we've got these sort of pastel-y sort of cherry red Docs. Again, really nice condition. And once again, didn't pay too much for these ones as well. Probably a maximum of like £12 invested in these ones. And then again, we've got these Converse down here, which are nearly new. They'll clean up to look almost like brand new, but obviously there's a little bit of wear to the soles, as you can see. But these ones, I think I paid about a tenner for, and they should go for around 35 to 40. Morning's car boot was probably my last midweek car boot of the year. I've done it a few times this year, had some really good big hitters there. The item that you're going to see in a little bit in this video, I did actually pick up from a Wednesday. Well, it wasn't a Wednesday car boot. Me and James from Bold Finds went to the charity shops after the car boot on a Wednesday morning, and just happened to find this item in there. But the actual car boot itself is never actually that good. It's more just for like a little meet up with my mates. But that being said, let's go through this little IKEA bag here of stock. This was actually all from the same seller. All the other sellers had nothing at all for me. As you guys know, midweek car boots are really hit and miss. If you hit the right store at the right time, you can get lucky and get some good stuff. Got this for a £5. This is a, I have no idea what this is, to be honest. Pattern programming device made by brother. I quickly checked eBay before buying it, and I saw somebody get like 20 quid for one of these cartridges, whatever that is. I've got honestly no idea. Another one there, and one there. It looks like you've got cartridge 1, 2 and 3. They're all a bit yellowed, which is a bit annoying. It's just what happens to plastic over time. It kind of goes to that sort of yellow colour. And then we've got the actual item here itself. So it looks like these cartridges go in here, somehow click into place as so. Again, I've got no idea what it does, but it's got the original power cable to it. It's got the, I don't know, computer connector or something. God knows, I've got no idea. But I'll show you some comps on the screen. This is the PPD 120. It looks like people are getting somewhere in the region of like $29.99 to $39.99. But obviously this needs a good old clean up. It's also got 904 written there in pen, which I'll try and rub off a little bit, but yeah, we'll wait and see. Quite nice that it's got its original box at least, but I thought, you know, if I can get like 20 quid out of that, at least it kind of pays for the fuel wasted in the morning going to the car boot. And then from the same seller, he had all this army gear. He said he was clearing his dad's house and just had all this sort of like camo sort of clothing. I don't touch clothing too much, but when I see stuff like this, I kind of like to go for it because there is a little bit of a market for it. So yeah, we've got all these trousers here. He didn't have any jackets or anything like that. It was literally just purely trousers, but got the original tags there. Got one there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I paid him £10 for the lot. He wanted £2 each, managed to get all 7 for 10 quid. Not too bad at all. Condition kind of varies. Some are in a nice sort of like deep rich green colour and others are a little bit more faded. It looks to be a really narrow waist on all of them, so we'll wait and see what happens. I'm sure there's a market for them somewhere though. Actually, yeah, looking at that, it is a very narrow waist, so we'll see what happens there. I really don't know. Yeah, I'm really not sure how good the market's going to be for these. I was prepared to pay £10 for them. Should be some good money. I was hoping for like maybe £15 to £20 each. Then coming in here, we've got this old sort of bag there, but it has in it, which he wanted £1 each for, so I gave him £2 for these. Again, I don't really have much idea what these really are, but it looks like there's measurements on there, 10 centimeters by 19 centimeters, dressing, first aid, sterile. So I guess it's some kind of like bandage or something, but they just look really cool, and I just thought, well, I'll go for it, why not? £1 each. There's got to be some kind of market for them. I'll show you some solds on the screen, but that is literally all I got from this car boot. Not too worried about stock. Got plenty of shoes on the way. Got this cardboard box here which I have random items in, which are just a vary of items from sort of charity shops and car boot sales. Got this tees made here which I paid £6 for in a charity shop. Looks to be in pretty good condition, just needs a bit of a wipe down. I sold one of these for like £40 the other day, so £6 into 40 on that one hopefully. Still got this helmet here, which I think I've shown you guys on the video. Still haven't even listed that. Just really focusing on the shoes at the moment. As you can see, I did manage to clear that big bundle of shoes yesterday, got them into the boxes, but as you can see, it's already started growing already. There is that to organise as well. Right, I've got a few orders to pack, so I'm just going to go and pack them now, show you guys what I've sold. I'll just quickly start with these ones though. Got a pair of Nike Air Rifts here, which I paid £10 on Vinted for, in satisfactory condition, so really not that good at all. But these are really super rare and people do want them, and they do pay up good money for them. Like I said, I paid £10 plus the fees, and I was pretty confident I'll get at least £30–35. Stuck them on yesterday for £45, and they sold literally the same day for that price. £44.99 with free postage. I think it all depends on the model you get. These are the split toe version, so pretty popular. Sort of like a denim style look to them. There's a little bit of damage like peeling to the sides here, but people still want them, and also the soles have gone sort of like a hard sort of rubber. So yeah, amazing they still sold for that price. But yeah, if you have the right items, people will pay good money for them. Let's go to the next sales then. Box 22, which is somewhere over here. I'll just turn you guys around. So I've really gone off selling board games recently, but couldn't resist seeing this one for I think £3 at the car boot or something like that. Yeah, I think it was £3, maybe £2. Sold for £14 free postage. So once again, not amazing profit, but enough for me. And you'll find that come like Christmas time, board games and things like that do start flying out the door a lot easier. Any other time of year, I really struggle to sell board games. But yeah, if you've got a load of board games, probably about now is about the time you want to start listing them, getting them checked over, making sure they're complete, buying the spare parts just to make them complete if they're worth good money. Get them on eBay, get them listed, and they should start selling before Christmas. Right, next up in box 24, got these gazelles here, grey gazelles, like almost like brand new condition, really nice. They've sold for £36. Not the best profit at all, didn't owe me much at all from Vinted, about a tenner. They're only a size 3.5, so a little bit of a small size. If they're a little bit bigger, maybe men's size or like a size 6 women's or something, probably could have fetched sort of like £45 for them. But yeah, obviously you can't complain at £36, it's still a good sale. Right, and box 28, which is over here, that top one up there. Let me grab this next one for you. Right, this next sale, this came through this morning at the car boot sale. Got a pair of A6 Gel Nimbus 24. Once again, like brand new condition, absolutely incredible. There we go, we've got good lighting on them, as you can see. Excellent condition. Still got that good shape around the toe. They haven't been like flattened or anything. No rips on the inside. Still got the actual print on the inside. They sold these for £7 on Vinted, and these ones here have sold for £52.24p. So absolute bargain once again. And these are the bangers I do look out for on Vinted. Of course, a lot of the stuff's sort of bread and butter, as I do say, but then you get bangers like this, and it just makes sense. Yeah, sold them this morning, and the buyer did leave a message with the order. They said, "Hi, can you please delay posting till next Monday or Tuesday? Just I'm away and won't be able to collect," which is a little bit annoying for us sellers. So this is a little thing, I don't know if everyone knows this, but I'm going to tell you anyway. If a buyer says this, make sure you still post it on time. If we delay posting an item, then we do get a late dispatch ding on our account. And that's exactly what you don't want, because then it obviously damages your account and your standings and stuff. I've currently got 2-day dispatch on all my items, so the latest I can post this is midnight Friday. I told her this, I said I can post it on Friday afternoon for her. Should be picked up from the shop Saturday, probably arrive to her like Monday or Tuesday or something. So, and she seemed happy with that, didn't cancel the order. You can still dispatch it without tracking, but then it just opens up issues. If it doesn't arrive properly, if anything happens like that, it gets damaged or lost in transit, then you're going to end up losing your money somewhere or another probably, because you haven't uploaded tracking. And as we all know, eBay only sides with you really if you upload tracking on your order. So make sure you do that. That's what you have on your listing. I do put it in my descriptions as well, so if they haven't read it, it's their problem. But luckily she was all good. She's happy if I just delay it till like Friday afternoon. But yeah, just be wary of that. But can't complain anyway. Still a really nice sale. I think that is it for the shoe sales. Yeah, a bit of a quiet day yesterday, apart from the big sale, which I'm about to show you now. So I believe it's in box 11, which is down here. There we have it. So that is the sale that came through finally last night, just randomly. Didn't hear anything from the buyer beforehand. The sale just came through and got that lovely ka-ching noise. And yeah, £250 this is sold for. So for those that don't know, and I didn't know before I saw it in the charity shop, so this is actually a 1986 Mad Balls knockoff baseball bat. So anyone that watches Froggy Flips in America, you'll know that he picks up stuff like this all the time, because in America there's just an abundance of it. There's so many of these rare sort of holy grail items just sitting around in America at flea markets and yard sales and stuff like that. People just seem to keep it. In the UK, not so much, especially Mad Balls. I'm pretty sure Mad Balls was only released in America. I think it was like some animation TV show back in the day. I have no idea, to be honest. I haven't really looked into it at all. But they released these sort of rubber baseballs, all with different faces on like this, like zombie faces, and they never actually released a bat for the baseballs until this knockoff company came along. I don't think there's actually a name of the company, but if you look down here, it says 1986, made in Taiwan. This company came along, and for about a year they released these baseball bats. I think there's like 6 different versions of them. This is the purple zombie one, probably the one that's the most common out of all of them. What happened was me and Bold Finds went to the charity shops, must have been like May, June time, so about 3 or 4 months ago now. Went to the car boot Wednesday morning like I did this morning, and then went on to the charity shops. Went inside this shop and this was sitting on the shelf in the toy section. They obviously completely messed it up. I took the sticker off, but they had a little £1 sticker here. And again, I had no idea what it was. Got my phone out, did the old Google Lens trick, and that straight away came up with the same bat, and I think like a recent sold for like $280 with a baseball or something ridiculous like that. So straight away I knew I had something good. Did my little bit of research, found out that it was from 1986, and yeah, it's just a knockoff Mad Balls bat. Yeah, really quite a crazy item just to find in a little country UK charity shop. No idea how it got there. There is something shaking around in there, if you can hear. I want to say that's the little plastic bit there that's been pushed through to the centre. I think originally I had it up for like 350 quid. Got a load and load of watches, but obviously the people who are buying this stuff, they want the best of the best, and if there's slight imperfections, bit of damage, then they're going to be knocking you down or trying to get it at a better price, or just waiting for the next best one. This one, as you can see, it's got a little bit of a dent on the nose. It's been pushed in, probably from where they've smacked a baseball. That seems a lot of money, 350 quid to list this for just a bit of blown plastic, but it's not the actual item, it's just the rarity of the item. Like I said, because they only released them for a year, there's only a certain number of these, and I think the majority of them are in America. And if people are asking big money in America on eBay, and there's a UK buyer that wants it, they've got to pay import fees, shipping costs. It's going to add up to be a lot of money. So I kept lowering the price of this. I think I got it up to about 40, 45 watches, and never had any messages about it. Nobody ever messaged trying to haggle or anything like that. And then last night, suddenly just sitting there, got that ka-ching through, thought it'd be another pair of shoes like it usually is. But no, it was a £251, 74p sale for this right here. Absolute amazing sale. So I'll get that sent to them. It's a UK buyer, so happy days. But yeah, how crazy how a day can just change like that. The car boot we went to on that Wednesday morning, it wasn't the best, but I did find some good bits there. And then going to the charity shops after and just finding this, just the cherry on top really. Just goes to show, like in that last video I made about charity shops, I was saying that they're dead. A lot of the YouTubers out here are saying that charity shops are dead, and I still believe that charity shops are dead. But of course, things like this happen every now and then. They do slip up a little bit, but you just got to get lucky, and that's what happened on that day. Got lucky, right place, right time. Obviously, if I go into a charity shop today, next week, the week after that, I probably won't find anything near that, but you just never know. So keep it up, keep the consistency up. I'm saying this to you guys, but I need to keep doing this as well. I've really given up on charity shops recently, but obviously stuff still happens. Random pickups like this do occur every now and then, and still one of my best ever finds in this whole reselling thing that I do was from a charity shop. It was that Olympus Mewtwo camera for £1.50, new in the box pretty much, which is insane. And so yeah, they do slip up. That was a few years ago, but charity shops have definitely changed now. I just got lucky with this one. The person pricing up obviously had no idea what it was, didn't think to do any research, and just stuck it in the toy pile for £1, because they probably thought it was just a cheapo old bat. Yeah, it's the power that we have in our pocket. If I checked that on Google Lens and nothing came up, I would have left it there. I wouldn't have even paid £1 for it, because I would have no idea. Being able to research stuff right there whilst you have the item in your hand. Obviously at a car boot it's a little bit different because you've got people behind you wanting to buy that item as well. Yeah, I had a bit of time to do my research. You just never know, so never give up. I think, to be honest though, the charity shops will probably go before the resellers. A lot of mine in my local town are starting to close down now, just because they're not selling stuff. It's the common thing of having the little sign outside the shop saying, please no more donations. A lot of you guys will see it too, that they're not selling anything because they're pricing clothing and shoes and stuff way too high. So they're not accepting donations because they're not shifting stock. I feel like every charity shop just needs a little business meeting, and they need to understand how it actually works and how to price things for your area, not go to the eBay prices and just try and do that. They just have no idea. So, but yeah, I've waffled on a little bit too long about charity shops. I can't hate them because stuff like this does happen. Obviously, the thrifting gods were on my side on that day. So, pretty crazy. £1 into 250. Not too shabby at all. Yeah, I think that's about it for the video. Only a short one today. Still pushing these shoes, getting them on the shop, 10 a day if I can during the week. And like I said, on the weekends, I just die down a little bit. Maybe I'll list some clothing today, but we'll wait and see. Anyway, I hope you all have a good week. Hope you all had a good week. I hope eBay is treating you well and sales are flowing in. If you could, please do hit the like button below, hit the subscribe button, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. See ya!